The Scorpion Sentinel. Well, this is gonna be interesting. This is one of the mechs. Reeve tells me you're quite the shot. Shame those skills are wasted on cleaning up literal filth instead of enemies of the state, but no matter. As head of public security, my job is to keep the city safe, and one of the most effective ways to do that is through the deployment of devastating weaponry. My Scorpion Sentinel can snuff out insurgents before they can even start reaching for their white flag. But Professor Hojo thinks his test subjects could quell riots better than a heavy weapons platform. To prove just how wrong he is, I proposed a challenge for him. If one of his juiced-up lab rats could even scratch my Sentinel, I'd volunteer to be his next test subject. I have no doubt my machine stood the test against his mewling varmints, but I still need the Sentinel washed down. After all, isn't that what his beloved scientific process calls for? Evidence? I don't get what the connection is between those two sentences, but sure. I'll clean the giant mech for you. Sounds like fun. I am more than willing to do this. This thing looks awesome. Oh, this thing looks awesome. I love it. This is fantastic. I'm excited. Behold the Scorpion Sentinel, one of Shinra's greatest achievements in military robotics. Your identity has already been stored in its database as a non-target, so stop worrying about getting shot and start scrubbing. You're quite safe. For now. Thanks. Is the eye in the middle moving? Yes, it is. Okay. Understood. Thank you for this opportunity, Heidegger, sir. This is awesome, though. I think I'm already enjoying this one more than I am the Tomb Raider one. Can I please finish washing this part? There we go. This is awesome. I love this. This is gonna be so cool. I'm just kind of going and seeing how much percentage I could get just by spraying and praying with it. This thing, please finish. There we go, finally. Jeez. They do make the level less fun and awesome if they make the thresholds too strict. Okay, 2 more legs to go. Hey, if you're available, I have a job for you in the Sector 7 Undercity. It's Tifa! We're gonna go clean the bar? Probably the bar. I know you're eager to know more about the Sentinel's myriad capabilities. I am kind of eager. Its tail is far deadlier than that of the creature it's modeled after, and its 6 tapered legs will let it get straight to the point, if you will. And for those craven foes who want to shoot the Scorpion at a distance, it has a Mark 98. It has Mark 98 cannons and Mark 99 launchers. Sounds like a threat. I don't like these leg grippers, they're very annoying to clean. I hope that that's the hardest part of the whole thing, because, man, that was annoying. I can have him raise his arm. Interesting. But you think we would stop there? Of course not. We also outfitted it with a close-range EM field and a self-repair functionality. With this bevy of features, it's nigh unstoppable. Yeah, I don't remember when you fight this thing exactly. I know that Shinra likes to set these all kinds of robots on you over the course of the game. Usually in the beginning when you're in Midgar, because you do leave. In Final Fantasy VII, you do end up leaving Midgar after, you know, maybe the first. I don't know, what percentage of the game do you finally leave Midgar? Like maybe that after 10% of the game you leave Midgar? Because there is a lot that happens after Midgar. I don't think that helped me, like, at all. There we go. Okay. Next leg. Leg so hot. Hot, hot leg. These legs are gonna take me a while, I think. There's a lot of nooks and crannies on this one. I need to get up and do the top of the suspension here. Looks like I already did this one. Well, since I'm up here, I may as well see if I can get under and do this one. Okay, we got the leg guard, the suspension, okay. Now I need the lower hinge. There we go. Now I need the upper hinge. When did I shift to doing the back leg? And I thought I was doing the middle leg. Wait a second. Well, apparently my brain did a fucky on me. I thought I was doing the middle leg. I mean, it doesn't matter, I have to do them both at some point, but like, I don't know when my brain's like, oh yeah, this is the leg we're working on. There we go. Since I'm up here, I want to get this leg well. Okay, I gotta get this leg well. There we go. Okay. Got all the ball joints. I still need to get this suspension. The middle suspension, most of the middle leg still needs to be done. Going to the lower hinge. The guard. Okay, we got the suspension. Got the guard. Got the lower hinge, we still have the upper hinge to do. There we go. Okay. This set of legs is clean. We have another set of legs to do. Now we get to start working on the upper body. Okay. Start with the lower hinge, I guess. Okay. Now I gotta do the guard and the suspension. To do the suspension, I'm gonna have to get on top though. Stool. Okay, suspension. I'm trying to actually do this in order for the set of legs. So next is the upper hinge. I may as well get the ball bearing while I'm up here. Okay, got the upper hinge. Now we gotta get the ball joint. Nice. 4 down, 2 to go. I'm not sure why my first instinct was to climb up on this one. We've received reports of gang activity in the Sector 5 Undercity. Most likely Don Corneo's lackeys. Oh, Don Corneo. He knows what he likes, and what he likes is Cloud. I briefly considered deploying the Scorpion against them, but realized they are the definition of small fry. It would be a waste of company resources to eliminate them. A much more fitting target would be those eco-terrorists that go by the name Avalanche. Yeah, that would be where Cloud and Barrett and Tifa are. If they want to poke the bear, they had best be ready to deal with its claws. Oh, they want to poke the bear, all right. And since everything at Shinra seems to be going just fine, I'm assuming that this is before the events of Final Fantasy VII. Okay, suspension, lower, and guard are done, so I just need to do upper and ball. There's ball. And there's upper. Okay. 5 legs down, 1 to go. That does not really help me, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, I gotta do the guard still. Guard's done. Upper, though, still needs to be done. There we go. And I did the well, right? Yeah, okay, all the legs are done. Now the underbelly is not done. And the fan belts are also not done. Let's focus on the underbelly first. Okay, what else needs to be cleaned for the underbelly? Apparently all this counts as underbelly. Okay. Okay, so the abdomen casing still needs to be done, but it looks like that's most of this stuff. All right, let's go get that fan belt stuff done. There we go. Abdomen light. I think there was only one light. I think I remember making a weird note of that. Okay, so that's it for that. Yeah, it has a little turret there. Turret's gone. Faceplate. Let's work our way around the abdomen casing then. This is a platform. Oh, nice. Alright, the back plate. Cool. Music for Final Fantasy can be very pretty. It is a shame, though, that I've been noticing they've been particularly crackdown of copyright. Square Enix has been of their music on YouTube. God, copyright can get me upset pretty quickly. I think the current way that copyright laws are structured is foolish. Like, you're not making more money by copyright striking everybody who tries to, like, use your music in a video. That's not costing you any money. The purpose of copyright is to protect people from, like, if they create a good intellectual property, it's to protect people from, like, not being able to make money off of that intellectual property. That's what copyright is meant to be at its core. And most companies are just using it to, like, I don't even know why they're so harsh about their copyright striking. Like, what's the purpose? Like, what means? You think it's gonna make you more money? It just makes people more angry at you when you're abusive of it. If you allow your stuff like your music to be used more frequently, people will be like, wow, that song's really pretty. Oh, I want to play Final Fantasy again. And then you end up with more people engaging with your original product as a result. But none of these companies think like that. They can only see, oh, they're using our music, therefore we must copyright strike it. It's ours, because they are thieves. Any engagement with your fandom is good. Any engagement with your IP is good. Because then you get more people invested in it, and that gives you more exposure and more fans that will be more interested in what you actually come out with next. But when you're sitting there spending all your resources copyright striking videos on YouTube that are sharing some of your songs, which are very meaningful and iconic to other people, and these videos only have like 300 views, and you're saying they're copyright striking them because how dare they? Like, you're only hurting the people that want to engage in your stuff. I don't get it. Anyway, that's just my rant that I've been on. Because I have a playlist on YouTube that I've been curating for a while of all the relaxing music, and Final Fantasy has a lot of relaxing music, and those videos tend to get removed a lot. And so I have to go find a new one. Eventually I'm just gonna have to find a way to just save the music myself. I don't know. I think the copyright system is silly. In its current form. I think the duration of it is insane at this point. Like, things that are made in my lifetime, I'm not going to be able to take any advantage of in my copyright, like, because of copyright. Like, I'll never be able to make a Halo game. I'll be because Halo is intellectual property of Bungie, and Bungie is never, I guess it's now Microsoft. And they're gonna hold on to it as long as they can. Even things that are older, like, I don't know, Looney Tunes might go into the public domain in my lifetime. But the Looney Tunes have been around since my mom was a kid, and I can't do stuff with that. Like, it's... it's unfortunate. So there's a chance that this video I'm doing right now is going to be copyright, like, hit by copyright, because I'm using Final Fantasy VII music, even though I'm sitting here playing a Final Fantasy VII crossover, which I'm assuming was done with their permission. having difficulty finishing off this cannon here. Okay, we got the cannon, we got the claw. Got the claw wrist. There's still the barrel. There we go. Another claw that needs to be. Okay. Is that it for you? This arm? Still have to do the head casing. See, my thoughts on copyright is I think the duration of copyright needs to be severely shortened. Like, I think it's currently 75 years. I would bring that down to a maximum of like 25 years. Because 25 years to make a profit off of an IP is a long, long time. And then I would say after that, I would be happy to include like a probationary period. So once something like that 25 years of like, you cannot like use this property, this is ours. Once that is up, my next suggestion would be there's a probationary period of like maybe another like 25 years where people are allowed to use like copyrighted characters and music and such with credit to the original copyright holder, and it would not be considered fair use if there's no accreditation in that whatsoever. So like if Mario was in this probationary period, I would have to say that Mario is the original property of Nintendo. And I'd have to make that statement somewhere visible in the credits of that project. And if I did, then it would be considered fair use. And if I don't, okay, where am I missing on this frickin' head plate? That's the shoulder well, not the head plate. Excuse me. I don't think that that's too, like, insane. That's the shoulder plate. I need the head plate. There we go, finally. Okay. Now I need to do the shoulder. And the shoulder well. Yeah, no. In that probationary period, with credit, fair use. Without credit, infringement. And in those cases of infringement, you don't immediately like copyright strike somebody, sue them for it. You basically give them a chance saying, hey, you need to give credit visibly to this person, this organization, something. Because this, you know, this property is still in there. And then that's all you, and then they have a reasonable amount of time to include that. Like if it's a game, they'd have a reasonable amount of time to put out a patch, or if it's a video, put it in the description, something like that. And if somebody refuses to do so, then you can go after them for it. But you can't just assume malicious use. People use these things because they like them. Ah, God. Copyright just upsets me. Shoulder. Shoulder connector. And now we need to get this arm clean, and then after that we gotta get the tail done. I imagine Reeve fed you some feel-good tripe about his plans for the future, didn't he? I don't think so. He sees the world through rose-colored glasses, but what he doesn't realize is those lenses are coated with the blood of our adversaries. After all, our company began as a weapons manufacturer for a reason. Thanks, Heidegger. I appreciate it. No, he mostly just spent his time warning me about how you were difficult to get along with. Now, why might that be, Heidegger? Why might that be? Ooh. Can I climb? Thank you. Can I get this rear exhaust, please? Thank you. Alright, what am I missing on this arm? Anything? The cannon itself. The claws. I did get the barrel. Okay, we got the cannon. There's still a claw. Got the claw. It looks like the cannon is pretty much done. I keep seeing the tail in the back, so I should probably just start working on the tail. Tail's the last part. Let's do it. Well, that actually looks like it did a pretty dang good job. Look at that. That just burned through like 10% right there with just that little brush over. Okay. Short extension. I gotta get like the back of these. Okay, got that one. Here? Yeah, that's where I thought. Okay. I think that's all of the tail laser claws. There we go. And now, gotta get the rest of the tail. Okay, okay. And now I need to do the front wheel hood. Nice. Cool. We did it. Check it out. Cool. Ha! As I suspected, not even a fleck of paint out of place. I couldn't ask for a better condition in which to present this to Hojo. Perhaps that smug hack needs to spend more time ensuring his specimen's combat capabilities and less turning them into macabre monstrosities. Either way, I shall relish the look on his face when I break the news. Okay. You do that, Heidegger. Alright.